Ghana's social enterprise ecosystem has been described as very vibrant, with about 80% of impact businesses being operated by women and people below 35 years. There are currently dozens of impact businesses in the country, which fall within various sectors including health, education, and environment. Impact businesses are businesses that directly solve societal issues such as turning plastic waste into bags. However, most of these businesses are operating within very low budget with extremely low investments. Speaking to Citi News, at the Ghana Impact Dialogue, a market development director of the Global Steering Group for Impact Investment, GSG, Christina Tora, said government will benefit immensely should it provide funds for such businesses.
At the moment, the pension funds are not allowed in Ghana to invest in private equity, for instance, or in these kinds of businesses. So in amending the fiduciary duties of the pension funds, which doesn't mean that they would incur more risk, it's just about allowing them to do something a bit different from what they are used to doing. It would enable those businesses to benefit from more money coming from the pension funds. This is something that is being done, for instance, in France, where 10% of the funds are compulsory to go. What we think is it completely possible for Ghana, by 2030, so by the end of what the sustainable goals are aimed to be achieved, by that time it's possible to have $5 billion into impact in Ghana. How? Now, it's a range of actors that have to collaborate, that have to work together. But if you take the government, for instance, let's imagine government spending goes 10% to outcomes rather than just inputs. Let's imagine that pension funds allocate 10% of their amount to such projects. Let's imagine that, for instance, you have the dormant bank accounts that go all to impact. All of this money could really drive forward this economy and unlock private capital for public good.
Meanwhile, Chief Executive of the Venture Capital Trust Fund, Yao Owusu-Brimpong, is calling for a policy that will help measure the level of impact these businesses make so as to provide the necessary financial support to them.
Most people don't seem to be aware of what we talk about impact investing. And it's not anything complex. What it simply means is that whilst you are investing to make money, think about the impact of the money, or think about what the money can also, how it impacts on the environment, on the people. It's just as simple as that. But gradually it's catching up, and we hope that these are some of the beginning of the things that can be done to make sure that people become aware of it, they understand what it is, so that when they are investing their money, they think about the impact of it as well. I mean, who probably will say, I am looking for an investment that will just give me the highest return? No, what they are saying is that apart from the returns, what are the impact that you are going to make on the society? And so if you're a fund manager, a venture capitalist, and you are trying to raise funds, the investee is even looking for the impact you make on the economy, and that is very good. So, I mean, this is coming up, but behind the scenes, people have been working on it, and everybody is now looking at it.